Satnam, it's me and Sam. He's doing pretty good. And this is your Lighthouse report. It's the last one of the year, Sam. Mwah. You know, the thing is the Lighthouse report, Sam's usually always here in it. You just don't always see him. But he gives all the energy for the Tuesday energy buzz, don't you, baby? Mwah. Wow. Well, you that know me know I have been going through a lot, but I think we all have. I'm almost like, thank fucking God this is the last week of 2016, right? I mean, what else can go wrong? You know, the thing with life, what I've been really embracing with Sam is I just don't like it when I don't get my way. It's just that simple. You know, Sammy's 12 years old, and I think what I'm present to is how insane I am in thinking that I actually knew the order of what things would happen. I have two 18-year-old cats, so obviously they're older. That Fancy's talking right now. They would go before he would go. What's really going on is being present to life is mysterious. And knowing that Sam is sick and that sickness will have him go isn't really any different than a week ago when I had no idea he had cancer. And that's the way it is with everything going on in our life. And I feel like Kundalini Yoga and our community, we are at a precipice to mature, to spiritually grow up. My goodness, Fancy. Fancy is very, very talkative since Sammy got sick. So we'll just make her be quiet. Anyway, so our sadhana, our preparation for this coming year, 2017, this week is powerful leading up to it. So here's what's going on. We're in a Mercury retrograde in Capricorn. So we are really being called to be mature, to not rush, to accept that we need to review, revisit, and restore. Things are not the way we think. Also this week, we're going to have an amazing new moon in Capricorn. New moon is all about beginnings, but Capricorn's ruled by Saturn. So it's a kind of, you know, a lot of Saturn makes us feel kind of like we're being disciplined by the cosmic mom and dad, right? And we are. Just like with Sam, you know, Sam is my best friend. You know, my reaction to all this is like, no. And what do I mean by my best friend? You know, I think sometimes animals, especially the really evolved ones, they teach you and they protect you with their auric field. Sam does all the best things in my life with me. What do I mean by that? He walks on the trail with me. He does sadhana with me. He tunes in with me. He sleeps with me. He eats with me, you know. He watches Tony and I do everything. He goes on vacation. He's so sweet to his kitties. He is the Zen master, and he's been that since he came into our lives. And we have all kinds of angels in our lives, you know, and part of what's happened in this week of sadness is people that I haven't talked to as much, I'm talking to. And things that things that I have thought a certain way about, I'm realizing you don't get to have that say. You don't get to figure that out, and you don't get to know yet until God tells you. It's making me really present to that my job as a spiritual lighthouse in this Kundalini Yoga tribe is to have grit, is to feel what I feel, to feel the sadness of someone I love being sick, to feel the confusion of really embracing, I don't know what's going on. You know, the thing is, we know this, right? We never fucking know. And it's so Einstein. Einstein said this. He said, we created time so everything wouldn't happen at once. And we do that with our mind, don't we? We make little compartments so that we can feel like, okay, we've got some control. This is how this is going to be. This is what I'm going to do in my career. These are the people that I get to say yes to. Wow. It's bigger than that. And I think I always go back. It's so funny. You know, the first teacher I ever had, the things he said to me, I am still learning 30 years later, and one of them was Marcia. You only know that you don't know. I remember him saying that to me when I was 22 years old, and I was in the middle of an awful marriage. I got married really too young, and I was trying to leave it, and I was on drugs, and I was on my spiritual path, and it was just a shit show. But I had the wherewithal to go get help. And I've been doing it my whole life, you know, through animal angels and yoga, meditation, and divine mother, align with the divine. So this year, this week also, besides the new moon and Mercury retrograde, we also have Uranus, this big, unusual, crazy planet, is going to go direct. And it's in Aries. So something wild is going to happen this week that you didn't see coming, but it totally goes with this 9-year. It totally goes with your magic and what you are becoming. And all I can say personally is love it all. Relax. Trust God. Trust your soul. And that's hard, isn't it? That's why you got to have a sadhana. You know, we've been chanting Rocky Ruck and Ahar in the, in Sunita's Kundalini tribe. And we've been focusing on the 4th sutra. It's not that, 3HO didn't think that all the sutras mattered, but it's nice when you unpack one at a time. So this year was understand through compassion, or you'll misunderstand the times. That mantra is just not about compassion. That mantra is about having energy when you think you've lost your physical energy. It's about having prosperity and power and wealth when you need it the most. It's about transcending your karma and being the soul's destiny. And that comes through knowing that God is the doer and he's doing everything, and nothing is the way it seems. So I know that Sam will be more with me and more in my aura when he passes. I just don't fucking want that. I want him warm and beside me. It's really about recognizing this year this week with all this Capricorn, the little girl inside, the spiritual immaturity. And don't be mad at yourself or hard on yourself. We are babies and we want our way. And have deep understanding for that. So at the end of the week, let's be together. Let's do New Year's Eve. Bring something to eat. We're going to party. It starts at 7:30. We have an amazing ritual that's really going to feel good to put this fucking 2016 to bed, but also harness and take in all the gifts. And on New Year's Day, I will be at Kundalini Wind and Sea with my beloved Maharaj Singh. So spend the evening with us, take a night, sleep in, and then come to Kundalini Wind and Sea on the first day. We are going to create an awesome vortex, people. We are going to create it this weekend with New Year's Eve, 7:30 to 12:15, and then New Year's Day, 1 to 4. I'm so looking forward to it. And my angels and my sadhana and Yogi Bhajan and Sam has made me who I am. And I'm so grateful you let me share it with you. And we all wish you a happy, happy, happy New Year. Next week, I will be doing the first Magdalene Tower of the Light. And it is, will you receive the gift of 2017? Well, I'm going to tune in here at the end and see if anything happens. So tune into the incoming year as we tune in with Om Namo, call in your angels and the power and the healing of 2017. It's just around the corner.